it's no longer. What a substitution this has been. On the pitch, on the score sheet, Dwayne James scores to give Gulf View Strikers the lead over Red Army. And now the Red Army.
His father said that all three kids don't add up to what how good he was.
So the Red Army rallied from 2-0 down in the semi-finals against Rich Madrid. Now they trail 1-0 in the incentive piece against the Gulf View Strikers, a team that is far more efficient. But they have called on Dixon.
It has to do with how they defend. Gulf View is defense with all four players. Right? What they do is whenever they have possession, they break out quickly. So that has not afforded the Red Army team to generate quick attacks against them.
The Red Army seems to be a bit confused in battle here. And Lawrence wasted that one. He knows it. Here's Smith. Dixon can't get to it. And they have to try and get Shamar Dixon on the ball here. Laid across. Lawrence! Almost made it 2.
1-0 score.
Oh, that's a brilliant goal! Nicely worked and delicately finished off by Jamali Powell, and Gulf View Strikers have gotten a very firm grip on this final. So let's see if it will be action replay for Red Army. They rallied from 2-0 down in the semi-finals. Now they face a similar deficit in the final. Well, now they face a 3-0 deficit as Wilshire turns that one in. And Dwayne James has come on and he has inspired.
Well, the game has turned on its head since James has come into the game. Dwayne, that is because there are 3 Jameses on the pitch or in the team. And he has basically been able to rally the rest of his team around him. And he's been most effective to the extent that one could say, boy, this looks like this game is finished in terms of results. That
oh, Lawrence went under that one. James picked him out again. His looks rather deceptive.
yes, he has some real delicate, innovative touches where you don't expect him to play with return passes or reverse passes, and he's been successful.
Well, I was just saying his appearance looks rather deceptive.
Yeah.
That being James, you look at him and he doesn't strike you as one that is as efficient as he's proving to be. And Smith is caught on it, and Wilshire loses his footing.
What's been noticeable though is that your number 10, Red Army number 10, has been effective at all in this game.
And playing on these surfaces too, Bradley, takes a lot out of the knees.
Yes, the shin splints and those are possibilities as long as you play on hard surfaces, and if you don't have the appropriate footwear, it even makes it worse.
Here is Smith. Red Army passing the ball about as if they're leading it by 3-0. Here is Wilshire. On for James. Takes out another and another, and wow! Wow! He likes that. Skips and hops around a couple challenges and then makes it 4.
When he was young and he used to travel with the team, and when I coached Lusby, we used to call him Boom Boom because he was the youngest of the James kids, and he didn't indicate that he had any interest at all in playing football. But he's turned out to be one exciting young player, yeah?
So they're leading it by 4 goals to 0.
And we are now at halftime as well.
And we're barely. Well, Bradley, you preempt the halftime whistle by just a second or two. And at the end of it, it's Gulfview Strikers who are leading Red Army by 4 goals to 0. And Red Army might need to call for backup.
Well, they have 8 players. I don't know what their rotation policy is, but in the last game, the semi-final game, we saw they came back from 2 goals down, to dominate the game, even when they were 2 goals down, come back and win that game. I think is 4-2. The player that was instrumental in that happening is their number 10 player that seems to have dissipated in terms of energy and influence this time around.
So like final half time. Something like we give her one prize, quick. I want the team to get one person want a quick prize. One youth. Who wants some from Guinness, quick. Oh, anybody? Something simple, Simple. Ration night. You don't want nothing from Guinness? You don't want some from Guinness by you? Wait there. Yeah, come forward. Stop beside it. Now get 1 minute for touch the ball, you get that prize. Stop beside that. 1 minute for touch the ball, but you get the ball. 1 minute. If you touch the ball, you get a prize. As the ball play off, hold on, man. Get out of here. 1 minute, if you touch it, you get a prize. I said, no, man, come out here. Alright, stop waiting, okay? Like you're nervous. I said, get off the ball, you have 1 minute to touch it. Ready? Well, just set up. Just set up. Give the prize. Don't for the fight. Don't for the fight. My boy is starting to come from. So, I'll get a prize.
And so, barring a miracle, Gulfview Strikers should be crowned the champions of Manchester. Barring a sensational comeback from Red Army or a dramatic meltdown from Gulfview Strikers, I think we're looking at the champions in blue. No, they have to play with a little bit more purpose and aggression here, the Red Army. Dixon trying to create something for them.
They're down 4 goals here.
And they not easily deceived. Here is Wilshire. Rolls it across and James gets his hat trick.
That's a hat trick.
A 3-timer for Dwayne James. And Gulfview Strikers are over the hills and far away. 5-0 in the final against Red Army. It's not even a contest.
Well, the Red Army seems to have an Achilles heel. This is the second time that they have run into the Gulfview team and lost. Last year, it's the same 2 teams that went to the finals. So it would seem to me that, you know, I don't know. The strategies that you're using this time really hasn't worked.
Corner kick. It's turning into the most one-sided of contests, and that sums up the night for the Red Army. Here's Lawrence. Smith. That goes behind for a corner kick off Knight. Well, it's a free kick. And it's a handle ball according to the referee, and so free kick here. Kevon Fagan wanted to take it quickly. It's an interesting situation. The players can't afford to go back inside the arc, but the ball is so close to it. Here's Antoine.
4 goals down. Final 50 minutes. 5-5, sorry, my bad. 5 minutes. Here we go.
And Dixon was looking for the call from the referee. And across comes Kevon Fagan, who showed no signs of remorse, just ran into Lawrence and left him on the deck.
Not only that, he put his hand in his face. No, in any football environment, once you make that kind of contact, especially that dangerous, chances are you run the risk of being carded.
Well, Jamali Powell has come on. Of course, Powell has scored already.
Red Army, here comes Biggs. Red Army, Biggs again. Come on, where are you going?
Here's Dixon. He sold his man short. And that should be a yellow card. He just pushed the man off the ball. And that's a yellow card. And he's off for a minute.
I think both teams are having issues with the interpretation of the rules by this referee, where, you know, this is the second violent tackle
So
displayed on the Gulfview team, and well, on this occasion,
well,
they've
decided that
the referee issued a yellow card,
and they've said that the minute will not be applied on this occasion.
but he didn't eject him from the game.
And that's the issue that Gulfview they were discussing. Here's Dixon. Oh, that was a smart effort from him. And so the hero comes off. Here is Wilshire. Taj Alvaranga comes back on for Gulfview Strikers. They're leading it by 5 goals to 0. Deflection on the shot, corner kick. Alvaranga steps in to break it up. Smith turns it back to Antoine. He thought about the shot, then decided against it. Here's Smith. Oh, almost got through. Almost got through.